Bitcoin has decided to go to the downside, guys. Since yesterday, we went all the way to retest the 80,000, which we did already before. And now in this video, I want to analyze and say to you and share to you where the Bitcoin price is heading next if we don't get back to the support of the 80,000. And this is really important, why I have been saying to you, I'm not bullish on the Bitcoin price if we close January below 100k, and we still have a couple days, but the chance to close above 90, even 90, or avoid the 55 EMA, which actually is right now sitting around more or less 80, 91, is really low, guys. So we're gonna analyze that, but also we're gonna see why Bitcoin is falling, because it's not only Bitcoin, there are many assets that they're falling right now for free, and we're gonna see what is happening and why they're falling. Also, we're gonna take what Benjamin is saying, because there's something interesting about the coordination of gold and Bitcoin and the fall that we have, guys. Every time we have fall during the bear market, during the bull market, but during the bull market, all the bad news doesn't matter, guys. The Bitcoin price always can continue going up. And during the bear market, when we have a bad news, it really looks like everybody pay attention and affect somehow the market. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Smash the like. I'm gonna be giving the insights I see right now in the market, so you can have a better advantage on it. So that being said, let me go first to the 4-hour charts, because yesterday we were talking about the fractals and how these coordinate from small time frames to big time frames, and this make all this repetitive move in the chart in Bitcoin. Not only Bitcoin, this is happening in all the charts, but that is really a good indicator in order for also technical analysis for us to enter into a trade and take advantage of the market. I was saying to you about what is going to happen in the 1-hour chart first, the consolidation we have, and then how we approach the 55 EMA, and we stay above that, and that the 4-hour chart was going to do that. That was the high probability, but we saw that we have this massive rejection. And this is why, guys, you should go to the description below, because I have a video over there when I explain all the indicators I have, and during the videos you will learn how to use it completely for free. And I'll explain you why it is really important to have the indicators, because we were talking about we need to go and go to the opposite. Well, after the consolidation, we need to go to the opposite of the 55 EMA. But if we see that the Fortuna line, it crossed with strength, it crossed the horizontal line during this red valley, forming the red valley. You know, in the beginning we did not have any strength, and then the time was already running out, which was good, because if we don't go to cross the horizontal line, it doesn't matter the red valley. We just need to wait, and the Bitcoin price is just going to continue consolidating exactly as it did at the 1-hour chart. But in this case, we broke, and this, it could save you already some, because we see right here, we see these candles over here. We broke this candle, we have it, and we start to see in the next candle how do we go with strength, and what do you do next? Then you get out of the trade in this green candle. That is something, that's why it's so important to use a stop loss and don't just play around with a small percentage of your portfolio, because if you put all your portfolio on it, you're just gonna get completely liquidated. Because what is happening right now is just liquidations, guys. It's just liquidation, guys. We're gonna analyze later the liquidation map. But everything what is happening is just liquidation. So you need to be really careful once you're doing and trading in a small time frame, which pretty much there will be futures, because if we do it in daily and weekly, it's less risky. And as you know, in this channel, I have been already saying to you since October the 6th, before the massive liquidation of the exchange came, that I was selling around the 120k, more or less was that, and I was selling, and hopefully you saw the video, you took some advantage of the market and took some profit as well, because after that we went all the way massive to the 80,000. And now the trades we're doing right now is just short term, guys, in small portfolio, because we already took a lot of profits from the market. So what we're waiting is the Bitcoin price to go to the 75, to the 65, to the 55. In that range is when we're going to deploy all the money we already took out of the market. Well, actually we didn't took it out. I didn't. I just have it in a stable coin. And once I see the opportunity, I'm going to come here and tell you, and the big time frame, because the big time frame is where more money is made if you can play it. And also it's super easy to play, guys. All this, the 4 hours, the 1 hour, is just noise. This is just for future trades. So let me go right now, and something to pay attention, because this is gonna happen in a few days already. We are already in January the 30th. Let me see. You see how we lost the consolidation. And this is why I have been saying many times in my video, I'm not too optimistic with the Bitcoin price, because we have been just consolidating below the 55 EMI, which we never did before, and the drops before. Do you remember that? And after having that consolidation, we see how we brought to the downside. This is really important, not only when you playing with futures and you go into small time frame, but you need to always be clear, because the big time frame, which is the weekly, is the master. It would tell, well, actually it's the monthly, but the monthly we don't go because we to check it out, because we always bullish. Once we bearish there, I mean, Bitcoin's gonna go really bad, but it hasn't happened in the history. So that's why the weekly is gonna be the master for us to see how the market is playing. Once we have clear what actually the weekly is doing, we can just play with small time frames daily, the 4, the 1 hour chart. So yeah, we need to see, guys, we need to see if we break below, even I would say if we close below already the monthly, likely we're gonna do it. But still, there is some days, so I don't want to say the 100%, but if we close below, potentially what we're gonna do is to have a retest and then coming down. But also, it could continue going down, to be honest, to go and retest this area of the 75. This is a massive, massive, massive area. Let me show you. Yeah, we make the support here, and we have all this consideration about the 70s. So just to lose the 75, it would be a really, you can see 73, 75, this area. We may go over there. Why I'm thinking that? Because we still have strain in the Fortuna line. We still have a long way to go in the ERSI. Sorry, guys, I'm still a little bit sick. Let me just pause. So we still have time to continue going down, as we have been doing already here. Let me show you. We have been, let me reset this chart for you to have a better picture. Right here, we have been going down and down, and this time as well in the daily, we see how the strain is start to get in the negative direction, which is really no good for the Bitcoin price. Let me know if you enter to any trade, because I have been calling to enter when we were around the 87,000. And then I was saying as well, when I was taking profit, we was around the 90s. And then I was saying, here is the area where you don't enter. Here's the area you don't enter. Why? Because we're reaching previous high. This is something is playbook, guys. I have said many times, we don't enter here because we previous high, and potentially we're gonna do the consolidation. We need to wait. This is why I always say it's so crucial to have patience, because we need to wait to see that the consolidation happen. Once it's happened, we see the time, we see the volume, and then we can say 100% the direction is to the upside or to the downside. But when we already project that's going to happen a consolidation, and the consolidation get broken, that's the moment we need to leave the trade. That's why stop loss are so important, because if you get inside the trade without any stop loss, you're going to get liquidated, and the market loves to do that, guys. So just be really careful right there. And if you want to experiment and try with small portion of your portfolio how to trade, go to the description below. I do have a nice coupon code there with Bybit and Bitonex, and you can take advantage of those coupon code. Like this, you're going to be also helping my channel, guys. So I hope that is clear in the 4 hours. Once we break and we have the Fortuna line taking going above the horizontal line, that is a strength for the negative time, which is the red value pretty much. That's what indicates. And you know already that there's no, I mean, you won't enter. First, you know here that it's not time to enter. I don't see any entry right now as is today. I don't see any interest, but I would tell you when I see an interest and I'm gonna enter myself, I'm gonna be posting it on Next because it's the most easy and faster way to let you know what I'm doing with my trade. So just go uh, to the X to X, and you will find me there as a ozblockspace as well. So that being said, guys, I hope it's clear already what is happening in the Bitcoin price. What is falling? I mean, there are many assets that are falling. We have gold, silver, copper, and a lot of tech stocks as well, like the index, the SPS is falling as well. Everything has been falling. And why is that? I mean, if we go and check gold, you have seen, and I have saying to you, every retracement is to incorporate. In the daily, you see how overpriced we have been. And this do not mean that we're gonna go to zero right now. The trend is your friend, and you play like this. You play what the market give you, know what you want, as Benjamin is saying. And potentially, I'm expecting here to have a ABC continuation pattern. Let me show you. Let me show you right here. Having something like this in the daily, if the time helps us to do it, because we still have strength in there. We will see in the next week how this continue. But I'm expecting to have that. In the worst case scenario, we will go to take the to touch the 55 EMA, because we haven't done, guys. I mean, we have just going above the 10 EMA, which is super good trend. That is why you want to see during the bull trend. Let me see how much percentage will be that from all-time high. Will be you have a 15% drop more or less, which is completely fine for gold. How it will shake the market, it will be hardcore, guys, because you can see every time gold go down, BTC does as well, and many other assets does as well. And right now there's a lot of FOMO and greedy in the markets, especially in precious metals, because as we talked already before, there's many things that happen behind the curtains, and there's not really good. That's why a lot of people with money in the market, they are jumping into the precious metal because they have privileged information we still don't have, but it will come. That's why we see pumping. The gold is pumping and pumping and pumping. So let's see how this play out. But after that, I will enter to a trade, because right now, see, I don't have any confirmation. What I will wait is, again, small valley, potential like this. The time pass, we need to close or reset the RSI. Even if we don't go to make a red valley, we will see. I will continue updating that, and then we can enter to a trade. So as you can see, it's not only Bitcoin, guys. There is a reason why, and this is where you need to be careful as well, because many people are calling that all the money that's coming to gold is going to flow into Bitcoin. And yes, somehow I agree with that, but not right now, not in the short term. You see gold go down, Bitcoin go down, altcoins go down, everything go down. And there will be a time, but I don't see it sooner. It will be later this year. But first, we need to smash all those people, unfortunately, that have been just on altcoins, guys. And I'm really sorry if you're holding altcoins. In the beginning, I was looking, checking the chart of some altcoins, and then I said to you guys, I'm gonna stop doing it because I don't think that the altcoin season is gonna come. That I say already many months ago. I don't really see it because the time is already late. And this was when we were almost reaching new all-time highs on Bitcoin, and the altcoins, they never move. So what I'm saying with this is like, those people, those influencers that were just talking about the altcoin season, it's gonna come, and all the meme boys, they need to be reset. That the market need to reset all the people in order to continue going up. And I think that this is what's gonna happen when Bitcoin go to the 75, 65, and 55. There is gonna be people gonna start to lose the faith on it. And once we do that, the market do that, then we're gonna start going up, and this is gonna last during the transition. It will be during this year 2026, guys. And this is why I sold, and I told you I'm selling around the 120. So it's tied to the risk. Some altcoins, if we don't see any bounce, we should have at least a confirmation of bounce over here. But altcoins gonna bleed, guys. And more if we lose the 80,000, they're gonna go really badly. So just be really careful and try to manage your money. And you should not be invested that much on altcoins. And this is also account Benjamin saying something really important I want to share to you. Let me have a sip. So I did not turn my back on the altcoin market. The altcoin market turned its back on me when it became nothing more than uses meme coin slap. Yeah, exactly, guys. The calls, so the influencers that go around saying I am anti-crypto, don't even know what crypto used to be before they join. That's true, guys, because there have been people that have been really, really fresh to the market, and then they know everything already. It used to be exciting and felt like innovation was actually happening. Then this new guys join and just show meme coins non-stop, and innovation practically green to a halt. Now all people are about shilling meme coins, strategy, reserve, and ETF. Exactly. Everybody's just talking about that. Whatever happened to challenge the war. Now they act like I'm a bad guy saying meme coins should go to zero. Crypto is not what it used to be, but no one, I think, it can return to that. Exactly, guys, exactly. It was all about changing the world. It was all about changing the world. At the beginning, that was, and now people are super happy. Of course, I mean, it's good as well, the money coming from strategic reserve, ETF and that, but that was completely the other way around. And that is really sad because what Bitcoin was creating was for normal people like you and me to take an opportunity that never was given to us, never was given to our parents, and finally we have the opportunity. And unfortunately, the extreme media have been taking care of the misinformating everybody, and that's why people unfortunately have not really take care of themselves. But it is also, I do think that they have to do a lot with how people educate themselves of money, because it's so crazy how in society nobody's talking about money, but it's why we use every freaking day, 24/7. You want to do whatever, you want to meet a friend, go for a coffee, you want to eat, you need to pay, you need to always pay, but nobody knows how to use money. It's really, people don't educate themselves about the money, and that's why unfortunately people don't even know how money works, and that's why they're missing out this really big opportunity with crypto is. If you just arrived to this channel, just subscribe to the channel, because if you're looking where to storage your money, how to make grow your money, because we know fiat currency is going to zero. This is your place, guys. You already searching for it. You want to get out of that system that is just keep you slavery, keep you as a slave, with a Ponzi scheme of the fiat currency they put on your table and your pocket. And that's why Bitcoin is completely game changer. Unfortunately, now big companies and governments are taking advantage of. But I mean, people have the opportunity. You still have the opportunity. You still have the opportunity to take a Bitcoin by your own key phrase. You can have it in your mind if you want, and travel everywhere in the world. It's gonna be accepted. Everyone gonna wish that. There's gonna be one time when you're just gonna have access to the freaking ETF, and that's gonna be really scary, because you will lose the ownership of Bitcoin. Right now, we have the ownership. You can go to whatever exchange, buy the real crypto, no fucking paper crypto, and put it in your head, in your hardware wallet. It's gonna be yours. Nobody can take it, guys. So take that opportunity. You're still early. Even if Bitcoin is around 82,000, you're still early. Believe me, you're really early, because all fiat currency is going to zero. Bitcoin just going to go up and up and up and up and up. Right now, it's the turn for gold. It's fine. It's fine. Bitcoin is a storage of value. Not right now, but it will be. Believe it or not, it will be. Everything is going digital. Everything is going digital. No digital, no AI, no robots gonna be using the traditional finance system we have, because it's from the dinosaur age. They're going to be transacting in crypto, guys. So that being said, now I want to talk about the FUD is coming, because now everybody's talking that, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of videos happening right there, messages as well, that is fault of Binance, because we have this massive crash in October the 10th, and they're being blamed because they pretty much create the bear market. I mean, this is just excuse, guys. It is true or not that the exchange made that because they wanted to liquidate everybody. I mean, I can see that. I mean, they love to take money from the market. I can see that partly, but also partly it's your fault. That's why I'm saying, guys, be really careful with your portfolio. Just put your like a small portion of your portfolio and play futures on it. You can do tons of money, but you can lose everything. Why? Because they can see everything. You're playing with the boss in the house of the boss, and they know what you're doing. They know what everybody's doing. They know how to liquidate them. So you just play carefully. And you need to use a stop loss. Well, actually, many stop loss in that moment didn't really work because the platform didn't work, etc. So why are you doing there with your whole portfolio? Your whole portfolio should be stored somewhere else, and you just play with a small amount. You lose that part, yeah, it hurts, but it's fine. You have more money, you can make more money later. So yeah, partly that. Let's see what CC need to say. FUD doesn't hurt the target. My followers increase. Yeah, that's true. FUD hurts the market. Binance do not sell. Binance do not sell in any meaningful amounts. By selling, I swap my car and file worth of BNB, get converted, and sent to the coffee shop. I don't run Binance anymore. Binance only converts a portion of their reserve to pay for expenses. They are a large net hoard. Okay, Binance also have a global regulator now who can review every trade on every account. Don't be misinformed. Use your energy on positive improvement on yourself. Exactly, guys. It's exactly what I'm saying to you. Instead to blame me because the bull market is just over because when was let me put it in the daily. If you wasn't here, I was seeing that in real time. It was really crazy to see. Luckily, we saw 120 in October the 6th. Let me see where is October the 6th. We could say we sold the top, guys. October the 6th exactly here. We went to 125, but I was selling 120. After that, we have this was normal retracement, holding the 10 EMA. The time still was there, but when we have this massive liquidation, there were coins that were to zero, guys. When we have this massive liquidation to 106, just like that, that was just in a couple of minutes. That is when I say, okay, now wait the retracement 115 and start to sell over there, because that was no good at all. But that happened as well because the market was overexposed. So after having that, that was a big signal to start the risk it. And many people go stuck in the trade. They go stuck over there because they have been following all these gurus that we're gonna saying that we're going to have super cycle, guys. And the charts do not say that. So yeah, now those people are pissed because the Bitcoin price is just going down. And that's why I'm saying to you, subscribe to the channel, go to the description below. I have all my indicators there for free. You can use them for completely for free. And like this, you're gonna have a better picture. Also learning what time frames are, guys. I'm saying all the time, it's really important. Read about it. Just subscribe to the channel and listen, because once you know about the time frames, you know when the Bitcoin is falling, for how long it's gonna fall, when you should be start thinking it's gonna go up, it's gonna have a bounce or not. This is really important because people are just posting 1 minute, 2 minute chart, and that is really bad. You're not gonna learn anything about it. Now just jump into another news, guys. Jump into another news. There's something really insane is happening. This is happening all around Europe. We know it's gonna happen all around Europe. They have been happening already in some countries. And now the Netherlands. I mean, the Netherlands just voted to overhaul annual income tax filing with a new tax up to 36% for unrealized capital gains starting 2028. What the freaking hell is that, guys? Like 6% for unrealized capital gains. And this is when you need to start thinking, because those countries, they're getting poor, they're getting in problem, and they're getting problem. They're having a big issue. All the euro, all the dollar as well is going to zero. I want to mark something right now because I have a commentary for someone in my last video, and he was asking, thank you for commenting, guys, and just let me know if you have any question below, and also what do you think about this news of Netherlands. But he was asking, like, if I sell all my crypto and I put it in dollars and stable coins, But the dollar also is going down. What is the meaning of where should I put my money in order to don't lose value? And you need to understand that the dollar, the euro, yes, we know they're going to go to zero. If you see historically the chart from centuries before to now, the powers of purchases have been going down and down and down. But this is not from one day to another. Right now have been increasing or going down faster than before because government has been printing even more money. But it's not gonna go faster like an Alcon. Alcon can go tomorrow, today, in an hour, can go to minus 90. Bitcoin can go down to 55, but the dollar, yes, is going down right now, but it's not gonna go to zero. It will be going down, but still, it have this purchasing power because it's the main currency of the world, and it won't lose it just one day to another. You need to be a little bit. This is again, don't believe what everybody's saying because it's a lot of drama in Bitcoin. Then, in the crypto space, a lot of drama always like, oh no, we're gonna go tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna go to zero. The dollar is going down. What to do? What to do? I mean, just take it easy. That is just noise. It's going to zero. We know that it's going to zero. But what else you're gonna be holding? Yes, you can put it in precious metal, but not right now. Right now is, I mean, a small portion that will put in precious metal, but not much because otherwise we're gonna have. We could also just go below the 55 EMA, and your money is evaporated. So just take in consideration what I just say and be chill about it because you won't lose the money as you won't lose the powers of the dollar. Purchasing power so fast after Altcoins, guys. Altcoins, they mostly go to zero and they never come back. Dollar, it will come back somehow a little bit, but you won't lose it like this. So I hope that respond your answer. And now talking about this, guys, if you're there, I mean, you should already be prepared and trying to go as soon as possible because the European countries, they're just getting worse and worse. They're not friendly, they're not nice with entrepreneurship. If you have a company in Europe, they just gonna F you up, rip you off with 50, even 60% in taxes. There's no really opportunity to have a taxes there. If you're an entrepreneur, there's no way. You need to be already established multinational company that you're gonna have, or use your register of the company you're gonna have outside the country where you're gonna settle, and like this, you're gonna be paying less taxes. But I mean, there's a lot of paperwork bureaucracy that the small entrepreneur don't have the information or don't have the money as well to do it. So it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And then you treat like shit, you know, like literally you treat like shit. So yeah, I mean, creating a company in the US is the worst thing you can do. And if you're here, I mean, and you're really inside investing, you need to look for exit, guys, because they can also, I don't know how is the exit tax exit in Netherlands. Let me know in the commentary below if you're from there. And if you know, I would love to know. But they also can F you up like that. So all what they want at the end is your money. Why? Because they're printing a lot of money. They making the savings of everybody going down, and they want you pay the price of that. And now we need to say no, guys. We need to say no to that. So with this, guys, I just want to jump to the last thing I have with you, and it's still, guys, the big money, the big whales, the money printer, they're still bearish. They have been consecutively bearish. You see, the people, the rack masters, they love to lose money in the market. They super bullish, guy. So this is a really good indicator. Just go to Conglass and look for the hyperliquid statistics because they're on chain. So this is a really nice chart. We can see what the whales are actually doing in real time with their money. And the big money, the smart money, they're bullish. They're bearish, sorry. They're bearish, guys. And the super reg, they are super bullish. I hope that means something to you because to me it means it's a lot after seeing the chart on the Bitcoin price. And also now this is match a little bit with the bounce I was saying to you to the 86, 87. Let me see right here. Well, it's not charting right now, but the bounce of the breakdown we have is around the 80, 87, and this is pretty much what the liquidation price is. So potentially we could go there. It's not 100%. We could go there, retest it, and then continue going down. Let's see how that plays out, guys. I'm gonna come back after the weekend when I have more voice. Hope that you could hear this video and that I help you somehow to navigate the market, understanding a little bit more as well how to navigate the market and take profit of it. Again, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like. I would really appreciate that you support my channel like this. And save in Bitcoin, guys. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.